Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you guys. Today's video is probably just going to infuriate you and disgust you, but you guys probably aren't really surprised by that. If you haven't checked out my other anti-MLM video, I highly suggest that you go do that. And don't forget to subscribe and let me know about your experience with the MLMs. So everything that's been going on in the world, I thought that I really needed to talk about this. It's such an important issue right now. And to be honest with you, we are not the only ones talking about this on YouTube. The news channels have actually picked up on this and started to talk about this all over the place. There's tons of articles. They've talked about it on news channels, on TV. And you know that when that's happening, that there is a huge issue. I have a couple of Instagram stories for you guys and then also some screenshots. Some of it came from the anti-MLM Reddit, and some of them were ones that I found on social media as well. I suggest that you hold on to your booties and let's jump in.
Hi guys, it's been a minute since I've talked on here, sorry. Okay, so, I've been this quarantine and this virus and all this is so, I feel like I'm in a movie. I feel like we're all in this, movie and everyone's freaking out. I psych myself out. I'm like, this is just no big deal. But then I'm like, okay, but it is. I don't know. So,
it is a big deal. The virus is causing a lot of problems for a lot of people, whether it's illnesses, losing their jobs, losing money. It's a really big deal right now. So yeah, you should be worried about it.
So because of that, I've kind of let it get to my head where I'm like, I probably should not try to sell as much because people don't have money. But then I'm like, wait a second. So number one, our company has been deemed an essential business because as a lot of people have been losing their jobs, we've been able to provide more jobs for people, whether it's at their warehouse or whether it's someone like me who's doing it from home.
So here's one thing that I want to talk about real quick, the essential business issue. So it has become a big problem for a lot of people, not even just when it comes to the multi-level marketing aspect of it, but I've seen it all over social media. I even work for a business that's deemed an essential business, okay? There are a lot of businesses that are still open through this pandemic. Some of them are essential businesses, and I also agree with people that some of them are not essential businesses. A MLM company that sells hair care products, in my opinion, is not an essential business. To be honest with you guys, I don't think that any of these are essential businesses. Now, with that being said, a business can deem themselves essential. The government does not have to deem them essential. What a lot of states did was they sent out a letter to companies stating what types of businesses that they considered essential. So if you make certain things, if you fall under certain categories, then it's up to the business to basically just go over this requirement form and deem themselves essential or non-essential. And I really hate to say it, but as much as most businesses want to be essential, they just aren't. And it is causing a lot of companies to shut down, but there are still a lot of companies that are still open. And again, Monet is not an essential business. I truly think that because most of their consultants are home-based, they're able to stay open. But if you think about it, there is a warehouse, okay? There is a warehouse. There are still workers going into this warehouse to sort, package, and sadly, they're having to come into work during a pandemic. It frustrates me to no end. This company is not an essential business. I'm sorry, they're just not.
So, number one. Number two is in March alone, we have had 50,000 new VIP sign up. 50,000, and just a little over 10,000 new market partners. All I gotta say, guys, is there hasn't been a better time than now to create something for yourself as far as a second stream.
There it is. Okay, so she obviously had to plug in. There's no better time than to join right now. There's no good time to join an MLM, okay? Actually, right now would be the worst time to join one of these companies, okay? You are so much better off to just save your money and invest it into savings, not invest it into a company that you're already too late to join in, and you are not guaranteed to make any money whatsoever right now, okay? There are tons of places. If you need money, there are tons of places right now that are essential, that are open and need workers. I am not telling somebody to go out and get a job because it's scary. I am so terrified of going to work and bringing this stuff home to my family. So again, I'm not telling anybody to go out and get a job. I'm just saying that if you really are in need of money, you're probably better off to file for unemployment, or there are places that are hiring, and a lot of these companies are practicing really good social distancing, hand washing. They're keeping a very safe work environment. So I just wouldn't risk it. I just wouldn't risk it. Save your money, file for unemployment. There are tons of things out there right now for assistance, and everybody's getting it. So don't be ashamed. There's so many other ways out there right now than to join an MLM.
Whether it's whatever you haven't been able to do before because you said, I don't have enough time, I have to work, and now you can't work. Now's going to be the time to take advantage and improve yourself. So whether you've been considering something like this or you just wanted to try the products, I'm actually going to offer my discount, which is 40% off for the next few days. So if that's something you've been interested in as well, just message me and I'll hook a sister up.
I think it's really sad that they're using this time to really target people for many reasons. They'll stalk, they'll prey on the vulnerable. We already knew that. These videos are really just helping us prove our point with the proof that they just wait for people to be down in the dumps, hard times before they just jump on their prey. And they argue a lot of the time that they're not predatory, that these aren't predatory practices, but it's so clear that it is. I mean, we're in the middle of a pandemic, a freaking pandemic right now, and they are trying to swoop in and make money off of people, whether it be through their products or by recruiting people in and telling them that they're going to make money right now when they know that they're not. They know that they're not. I mean, she said it. They had 10,000 new market partners. But again, how many of the consultants have dropped out? I mean, I would kind of like to see those numbers, like compared to how many new people have joined. I'm kind of curious about that. So the next video that I have is from a Beachbody coach. And they have, I believe it's an annual, like a yearly coaches summit, where all of the higher ranking coaches kind of come in, and it's like this big meeting and convention type of thing. The one that was scheduled for, I think it was supposed to be coming up this summer. They canceled it due to the pandemic. So I found this video on her story, and I really thought it was interesting and wanted to show it to you guys.
Today has been a day, and I've honestly just been debating on even coming on here and talking about it because I've been kind of pissed for the day. To be honest, a lot of people have already been super positive about this, but I'm still in the pissed off mode because I'm just gonna be real with you. Our huge coaching summit event in July in New Orleans has been canceled, guys. Officially canceled. And they emailed us and sent us these messages and videos and everything, and it just hit me so hard because I've been looking forward to that for so long. I literally started coaching a year ago when everyone was at last year's event, and that's what really got me interested in coaching because it looked like so much fun. Everyone was just having a blast and being part of this huge team and doing all this amazing stuff. So it like really hurt me today when I realized that wasn't happening this year. I know it's for the best because literally thousands of coaches go to this, and New Orleans is a big city and is already getting, really hit hard with all of this. So I understand everything and I know it's the right decision. It just really shocked me today as some news. I gave myself some time, cried about it a little bit, called my friends, did all the things. Wouldn't say I'm over it or that I'm happy about it or that.
Okay. I don't know how you can say that you wasn't expecting this to happen. We are in the middle of a financial crisis, a pandemic. This virus is so easy to spread to one another. And you literally just said it yourself that this is a big city. There are tons of people there. There are tons of coaches that go to this. If they would not have canceled this, that would have been horrible. Absolutely horrible. A huge mistake. I know so many of these Beachbody coaches were losing their minds over the trip being canceled. So can you imagine if they wouldn't have canceled this? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get how you can be so shocked about this. And not even that, but the fact that she was crying over it. She had to call her friends, and I just think that their behavior is so bizarre, crying over the fact that this was canceled. You should be thankful that it was canceled because now you don't have to risk exposing yourself or others to something that may or may not be present. You don't know. A lot of times you don't know you're sick. You don't know other people are sick, and it's just not worth the risk. So I would be glad that it was canceled. You're not risking lives just for a vacation, basically. I mean, just be happy,
I'll ever be excited that it was canceled, but trying my best to deal with it because I literally can't do a single thing to change that. And now channeling all of my energy and passion and aggressiveness into showing up to Summit in 2021 as the baddest coach out there, okay? That's a fact. My team is showing up then. We're showing up.
There really have been so many of these Huns just going crazy on social media about their trips being canceled and their summits being canceled. I have actually seen a few of them still considering going on these trips. The thing about it is they like to say that these are all paid for by the company, but they're not. The company doesn't buy your plane ticket. They don't necessarily pay for your hotel. So a lot of people have lost out on all of their money that they've put into these trips. And even though there are stay-home orders in place right now, a lot of them are still considering on taking these trips and going to these places. And it's really not a good idea. They really need to think about other people's health and not be so selfish with this. So this next video that I have, the sound quality is a little off. The girl, it was like a team meeting and she recorded the team meeting. So the sound's a little screechy. So just a fair warning on your speakers. But I thought that it was extremely, extremely important to show this to you guys.
A paycheck because I think it's appropriate, and I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I think it's appropriate that we talk about getting a paycheck every single week. Some of you have been left unscathed by COVID-19, but let's face it, if you turn on the news, I watch Good Morning America every single day. What's on? How to save businesses, how to generate an income, how to renegotiate a lease, because the country is in a financial crisis as opposed to in addition to a health crisis. People are not getting paid. People are being laid off. Pockets are drying up. And while I am not saying that, this can be the savior to every single person in the planet, it could help you. And if you are already committed to your health and fitness journey, then take a look at how this can start adding to your.
So basically what this is this is a higher ranking coach, okay? And again, this is one of their like meetings that they do over, I think a lot of them are using Zoom right now. And she's telling them, the other coaches, that it's very important for them to talk about income, getting a check at this time, because people aren't receiving money because they're losing their jobs, they're not getting paid. A lot of people are staying home right now. A lot of people might be sick. So they're not making an income. And she's telling her downline that they need to be talking about the paychecks right now. They need to tell people, oh, we're making all this money. You're working part-time, but making a full-time check, which is a lie. That is a huge lie right there. A lot of these huns will post that they're getting paid every hour. I've seen it. It's not true. The company isn't just paying you randomly for no reason every hour. You have to be making a sale in order to be receiving a paycheck. And most of the time it's just small increments, like $10, $15. And I know that every little bit helps right now, but they're claiming that you're making a full-time income. $10 here and $10 there is absolutely not a full-time income. And I think it's disgusting that they're really, really trying to prey on people with this right now. It is not the time to give people this false hope that they're going to be bringing in all of this money. And it's not the time to suggest to people that they take what little bit of money that they do have and invest it into these companies. It's a horrible thing to be doing right now. This next one here really infuriates me quite a bit. And there are so many things that are wrong with this. So enjoy.
I'm about to go drop off some samples for people all across Arkansas, so that's super cool. And I'm taking my sister with me. It's her birthday today. She's turning 17, but if she was turning 18, I would sign her up as a market partner today. So as y'all know, the coronavirus is taking a huge toll on a lot of businesses, small businesses, people. Financially, it's just been a pretty hard trial the last few weeks and months, but Monet has given us an awesome opportunity that's being handed to us to kind of help us financially. So March was the third biggest month in Monet's 5.5-year company. So that's pretty big. And so I think April's going to be even bigger. We have several incentives going on to join as a market partner. We just came out with a brand new Only For You product for all of our VIPs that they can get for free. So if this sounds like something that you would be interested in, reach out to me, DM me. Network marketing doesn't have to be cringy and it doesn't have to be slimy. It could help you financially, and there's nothing to be ashamed of that. So reach out to me. Let's talk. We can work together. I would love to work with some of you. So yeah.
Okay. So, first off, we are literally in a global pandemic. Okay? So, yes, people again are struggling for money. What they are not telling you is that if you join, your chances of actually making money is 1%. It is very, very, very slim. If you join, you are not guaranteed to make any money. And they just keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. They do not tell the truth. They can bend it, they can twist it, and nobody's going to do anything about it. They give out so much misinformation that it is disgusting. And I find it even more disgusting that she's literally sitting there with her younger sister who isn't even an adult yet, and she is just waiting for her moment to just sink her teeth into her and sign her up as one of her downlines as soon as she turns 18. She's literally going to help with destroying her sister's life. The moment she turns 18 and she can have her own credit card, she can have her own money. It's disgusting. As soon as she turns 18, she wants to sign her up so she can instantly go into debt to join an MLM company underneath of her. That is horrible. And then besides that, she's also talking about the fact that she's going out through her state to take out samples to hand them out to people. It is a global pandemic, with many states having a stay-at-home order in place where you are not supposed to be leaving your house, and you're going to go out and drive around to take your product samples to hope to make money off of people by doing that. It's so frustrating. So to follow up those little videos, I also have a couple of screenshots from the anti-MLM Reddit and then also from social media that I found. I really wanted to show some of these to you guys to just help make my point even more. The first one here is from somebody that's selling essential oils. It says, our first point of contact for viruses is our nose. If you are burning antiviral essential oils around you, this will kill off the virus before it enters your system. And then below that, it has some of the oils that they use. This should be reported. The moment that you see something like this, you need to report it because it is making false claims. It is not going to kill any virus. It is not an antiviral. Essential oils have not been proven to do anything whatsoever. This is the kind of stuff that people are putting out. It is not okay to be putting this information out like this. If you see it, please report it. Have it taken down because something like this could cause somebody else to get sick. This should not be happening. I really wanted to talk about this because the CDC and I believe the FTC has really had to crack down on these multi-level marketing companies because of the information that they're putting out. Not only are they putting out lies and misinformation, but there's literally no regulation from the company when the consultants put out information. So the FTC and the CDC has had to send out this letter to all of these companies telling them their company cannot be spreading lies. So Airbond had sent out information to all of their consultants, and here is a snippet of one of those. Important reminder, it is strictly prohibited to make any implications directly or indirectly that Arbonne products can cure, treat, heal, support, alleviate, mitigate, or prevent any type of medical ailment or disease. This includes reference to the virus. In addition, any lifestyle or business opportunity statements need to be true, not misleading, and sensitive to the current social climate. As business owners, you should only use the approved language on the website and from Arbonne tools. Visit our section on the source for resources that provide guidance on sharing complaint claims. We appreciate your attention to this topic, especially during this sensitive time. If there are any questions or concerns, please contact us. It's very sad that they actually had to put this out because so many of their consultants are putting out misinformation. I mean, when you have to be told by somebody else not to do this, then you know that there is a problem. This should not be happening. I'm not necessarily saying that the company is allowing this, but it is so clear that they don't control or keep track or monitor anything that's being put out there. It kind of reminds me of like a secret, okay? Or a rumor. When somebody tells you something, it gets twisted a little bit by the next person and then twisted a little bit by the next person. And before you know it, they're claiming that this can literally heal broken bones. And it's just ludicrous. There is no reason that this should be happening. And I am so glad that they are actually taking a stance and taking steps to make sure that this stuff is being taken down off of the internet, because it could literally, these kind of claims could literally cost somebody their life. So I've been seeing a lot lately where MLM companies are putting together these little care packets for people that work in the medical field. And it's another thing that's really frustrating, because these people do not get it. They don't get it. Not only are hospitals asking for you not to come in, don't bring products in, but the thing that medical professionals are asking, the one thing that you can do to help is stay home. That's what they're asking. Stay home to help prevent the virus from spreading and also to help slow the spread. So if there is anything that you want to do to help, you can find it everywhere. Medical professionals are begging you to just stay home, because that alone will help tremendously. But these MLM companies just, they don't get it. So this says, I've been racking my brain on how I can help first responders, and our team is doing this. Since my team is sprinkled throughout the US, we will be collecting individually, then packaging these kits up and giving them locally. I have so many friends and teammates that are in the healthcare industry and just want to do what I can to help them get through their day. Did you know many times all they have to eat is whatever is in the vending machine? Everything that's in there isn't the healthiest, and what they need right now is food and drinks that help build their immune system and give them energy and fast. If you feel so inclined to help, please let me know. If you specifically have an office or hospital that you would like to nominate for this, let me know and I'll add this to my stops. Then the next snippet shows what's in the kits, okay? So it says hospital staff care kits. Our team is putting together care kits to help the amazing nurses, doctors, therapists, and medical staff who are working overtime to keep us all safe. And then it lists exactly what's in the kit. I can't believe it. And not only that, but the cost of this. And it says choose your donation amount. It is not a donation, okay? It's not a donation. You are literally paying for this. If you want to donate something, why don't you just donate to the Nurses Association? There are so many great causes out there right now that you could donate to if you really wanted to help. This money is literally going to go right in the pockets of their upline, of the top 1% in the company. It has absolutely nothing to do with giving out these care kits. They are using it as a tool to promote their business and to make money off of it. Please do not fall for something like this. There are so many other ways that you can help in this situation. So I found this one on the Anti-MLM Reddit, and it really just boiled my blood, okay? It made me so mad. This is from a Limelight consultant, and she said, this virus isn't stopping me. Come play in makeup tomorrow, beginning at 10:30. Come and go all day, message me for address. Okay. So again, going back to it, we are in a global pandemic. We are supposed to be staying home. Do not invite people to your house. Do not go out around other people. This is a horrible idea. You are literally putting people at risk, okay? This should not be happening. It is bull crap, and I cannot believe that somebody is doing this, okay? Oh my gosh. Anything to make money. They don't care. So we have the issue now of the stimulus check that everybody's going to be getting. The way that it works is if you make under, I believe it's $70,000 or $75,000, the US government is going to be sending out these stimulus checks to everybody. And certain people will get certain amounts, whether you're married, not married, have children, and so on and so forth. And we knew that this was coming. Okay, we knew that they were going to do this, try to get you to invest your stimulus check into this business. The reason that the government is giving this is so that people can get by, because we don't know how long this is going to last, okay? We don't know how much it's going to affect people financially, affect the government, and they are already starting to nag people about spending their stimulus check on these companies. So it says how to use your stimulus check. And it has like little stupid, smarter like ways to invest. And then it says investing your money will be the best thing you've ever done. You don't even have to invest at all. When you invest in starting with my company, you'll still have a good portion left for whatever you please. So just think about how you're using this. I just can't. I really just can't. I have no words for it. None. Again, guys, if you see any of these Instagram stories or any posts on social media, make sure to report them. I appreciate all the support that I'm getting on my channel right now. You guys are really, really amazing. My goal with all of this is not to drag people through the mud. I know that there are good people that are involved in these companies, but the company themselves just aren't good. They have a way of brainwashing these people. As bad as it sounds, it's the truth. And I feel like if we help others be aware of what's happening. Maybe we can save somebody a lot of money, a lot of time, save them from losing their family and their friends and their money, and just put the information out so that they have it at their fingertips. If they're thinking about joining one of these MLMs, I hope that we can somehow prevent that from happening before they regret it and lose everything. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. That helps kind of rank it up more towards the top so that people will be more likely to see it, in hopes to help others with this. And again, let me know what you guys think below. Let me know if you've seen any of this stuff on social media. And as always, let me know if you've had experience with any of this stuff. Guys, please stay safe out there. Please stay home, stay healthy, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.